Yo. It's your boy Dizzy De Niro and your boy Flying J. And we are the Real That Podcast. We are back. The topic is probably about a week out, but I mean it's still relevant. We back in the NBA streets. We gotta talk about Russell Westbrook, bro.
Damn.
Gotta talk about Westbrook, right? How you felt hearing that Westbrook kind of he retired out of nowhere?
I just feel like it's the what do you call it, the era of the dying breed. So we don't have that era of point guards anymore. You know what I mean?
True PG.
The shooters, all them. Like, I feel like maybe our era, like our age of basketball, and this is why I stopped watching basketball, is just because it changed so much as far as like the type of players that are in the league now.
Facts.
So now it's just, I don't know. I feel like it's all money, like Moneyball now. Like you're just it's all glamour and glitz and all that, and the whole thing with the Lakers, and like now it's just pretty much like.
You heard about that?
Crazy.
Trump,
pretty much, yeah. Jared Kushner's brother, and all that, bro. Like,
what'd he do?
Well, so Jared Kushner's brother.
Okay, yeah.
He bought him. He bought the team.
Enlighten me, Bill.
Oh yeah. Okay,
yeah.
So, and people can say like,
I heard about it, but I don't know all the details.
Yeah. So I guess what happened was, and I don't know if Jeannie Buff stopped it or not, but I got to look that up.
Yeah, that's fine. Allegedly.
So, from what I know is that people are like, oh, Trump kind of has ownership into the Lakers, but it's not really that. It's Jared Kushner, who is married to Trump's daughter, Ivanka.
Oh, wow.
And Jared Kushner is related to the person who bought, I forgot his name, but that bought the Lakers. So I guess you could say in a way they kind of does.
Oh, the guy, the Dodgers owner.
No. Let's see.
You find out. While Flying J is finding that out, because I could have sworn they said the owner of the Dodgers bought the Lakers too. But I would just say that while that you are figuring it out. When I heard that Trump was involved about it, bro, that's why I looked at LeBron like, I'm not saying that that's why you left, but maybe that's why the LeBron's like, I ain't really trying to stay here too much, bro. Like I'm trying to just leave out this motherfucker.
I bet you he knew what's up before he.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
So Josh Kushner and Bob Iger, they have majority stake. Jeannie Buff still has some of it. She has minority stake into it, and there's some other people that don't really matter, but. Yeah, Josh Kushner is Jared Kushner's brother. Jared Kushner is married to Ivanka. That's Trump's daughter.
Okay, damn.
Yeah,
that's a lot of
crazy. Yeah.
Okay, no, I got you.
And then tell me why this is being rage baiting, but like tell me why there's a whole white team now.
No, we're missing in sync.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But back to the Westbrook. Sorry, I don't want to say Brook.
Don't get my man mad.
But oh man, yeah, I honestly. When I was still into basketball before I stopped watching it, because I had my own reasons for stopping watching it. But when I was watching it, Kevin Durant and him and OKC were the guys, bro.
Harden was there too.
Harden was there, bro. And wasn't what's called was the big in that time.
At that time, they had Perkins was on them. Then you had Cephalosha.
And then who else after that? He went to the Clippers.
The big that went to the Clippers.
He's probably not there anymore, but
I doubt it. I'm trying to think.
Oh man, I forgot.
Well, go ahead, go.
That era of basketball was prime for me, bro. Like it was before. I think what happened is, if you want to put it in Marvel terms, Kevin Durant going to the Warriors causing incursion in the NBA, bro. Because like after that, bro, like you left your boy Westbrook, you left your boy Harden, like. You had a solid team, and I bet you they played maybe a year or two more, they probably would have beat the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, they had them boys beat already that year. That's why I was like, why'd you leave for? Which is crazy. And you know what's funny about him now? You see how he's trying to diminish the Warriors championship. Because they asked him a question. They said he was talking about LeBron going to Philly.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, like on paper, Philly looks better than the freaking Warriors that year when they won all those games. And niggas was like, nigga, don't try to do that now. Because you're trying to make it seem like, nah, nigga, you know what you did. But going back to Westbrook, bro, they may be getting a lot of hate over the past few years. To see people be like, oh, I feel so bad, whatever. You know what I really noticed, what I think really ruined Westbrook? Instead of all of us blaming everybody,
yeah,
I really blame it on one guy because he did this to a couple of players.
Who?
Do you remember Shaqtin' a Fool?
Yeah.
Remember they used to do all those embarrassing takes?
Oh, yeah, bro.
Westbrook was like a king on that. Him and JaVale McGee, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, damn. I noticed that when Westbrook kept on being on there, because Westbrook does a lot of weird things.
He was like the butt of the joke for a while.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that bled into everything else into how that we view him now.
Damn,
all the
bro.
jokes, and it's like it
That
never ever got
sucks,
cleaned
man.
up. So I felt bad for him. But
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm gonna say
him too.
one thing about Westbrook that I will say though, that I would say one of his issues that I would say are, I feel like he never fell into line into what a system was. I feel like he had his prime. I felt like he kept asking to be traded. I think every time you ask to be traded, you lose value.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then I feel like when you go on to certain teams that probably wasn't expecting you, you don't fall in line into what the system is. You keep playing the way that you play.
You don't think his ego had to play?
Yeah, for sure.
He had a huge ego, bro. I think after leaving OKC, I felt like he was like, oh, I'm the man, bro. Like, I'm worth something now. So I felt like his personality was like, and his ego was overshadowing his skills.
No, I agree with you 100% like that. That's what I said. That's why even when he went to the Lakers, I was like, bro, you can't play with Bron, bro. Like, it's crazy.
LeBron's a drama queen too, though, bro. You know what I mean? No, I'm not trying to talk shit about LeBron, but I'm just like, him, like, Westbrook has a strong personality, and to mix that up with another strong personality, like that's 3 times bigger than yours, bro. Like, it's not gonna work, bro. It's not gonna work. Had LeBron not been there and Westbrook was there with all the players they had at that time, I think they would have had a way better chance. And that's just me talking shit about LeBron.
No. But that's not bad that you said that. That's actually fair.
But I just think that he had a big ego to the fact that, like, bro, it's bigger than you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I hated that he was the butt of the joke. Like, pretty much, I hated freaking Skip Bayless calling him Westbrook and all that. Yeah, I was like, damn, dude, like. And to be honest, bro, like, that shit plays that fucks you up, dog. Like, you know, like being called that, then now you have all the fans are playing into it. So you're playing, you know, your basketball and people in the stadium calling you names and everything, bro. Yeah, Westbrook. And then there's videos of the whole stadium screaming like Westbrook, bro, like chanting that. I was like, bro, these are human beings though, to the end of the day, bro. Like, and I feel fucked up for, like, I love Westbrook. I was a big fan, bro, and like he can ball, but I just felt like he had to overcome the whole, like, his ego, one, and then people playing into the fact that he was the butt of the joke.
Yeah, I mean, my problem, I agree with you. I think my problem with Westbrook was just that, like, people going to say it is, I always saw that stat pattern. Like, Westbrook played basketball really well. Yeah, he's a great player. He's a great teammate. Yeah. But I feel like when KD left him, his goal was to become MVP, and he focused on that, and he did the whole, you know, averaging triple-double all these years, which was dope. But I'm like, yo, you look like you're going for it all the time. That was always my issue. Like, bro, you look like you chasing it. Because when I hear him say, like, I'm the greatest rebounding PG, I'm like, why does that matter? Are you winning? And that's why when people say, oh, who's, like, a really good point guard, I feel like he's not a top 5 point guard to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't think he's top 5?
Well, for me, I'm just going to look at.
Why?
You can put Magic. You got Chris Paul. You got
our era.
Oh, our era? Our era. Then, yeah. Well, you got Chris Paul. You got Rondo. You got Darren Williams.
Freaking Curry.
People put Curry in there.
He's good, bro.
He's good. Yeah. I think Westbrook is still a more traditional point guard than Curry is. But if you want to put it like that, so I said Chris Paul. Oh, Derrick Rose. So you know what I'm saying? So all right. So the thing about it: Chris Paul, Derrick Rose, Rondo, Darren Williams. Right?
I feel like
wait. I said Chris Paul, Rondo, Darren Williams.
Derrick Rose could have been.
Derrick Rose.
He could have been. I don't think I would put him up there, though.
You want to put Derrick Rose in there?
Only after his injury, bro, he was not the same, bro.
Of course, that.
No, I mean, not that, but, like, mentally, bro. Like, you could see it, bro. Like, bro, I was the biggest Derrick Rose fans when he came out, bro. Like, that was like, oh shit, we got another Kobe type, like, esque type of player. You know what I mean? Yeah. That brings that, like, that celebrityness of like Kobe, bro. So after that, it was that. Westbrook had that potential too, but I'm telling you, ego had to play the part in that.
I don't know. It's a tough one, but yeah, I don't know. Because when people say he's top 5, I'm like, I don't see the top 5. Is he a baller? Yes.
He can ball.
He's a hooper.
Yeah.
But point guard, I'm like, nigga, like, he did some good passes. But I just felt like after he left OKC, that stuff was gone. I felt like he didn't play well with others.
Oh yeah,
he didn't play well with others at all.
Oh, that's for sure.
So
he reminds me of in football terms. There's another guy that comes to mind. Terrell Owens.
Oh, all right, T.O.
One of the best receivers in the game, bro.
Yeah.
You go play the part, bro. Like, and I think that's another thing too. Coaches don't like people that they can't coach.
You know what you just said? That's actually a good comparison because if you're saying that, like you said, they're like the greatest athletes. They're good at athletes, but they don't play well with others. It's just like, I don't know, bro. Yeah. And that's why I would say this. When he went to Clippers, he had a decent year. The sad part with the Shaq and the Fool thing that really hurt me, Westbrook was making like $53 million when he was on Lakers.
Yeah.
That last year.
Yeah.
When he went to the freaking Clippers, $8 million for 2 years, bro. The same contract that Bron got right now. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, and that was early on too.
Yeah,
that was early on.
And then you went to Denver, pretty much same type of contract 1 year, probably made like $4 million, whatever it was, nothing.
He barely did anything.
Barely did anything, right? No, like, right?
Yeah.
They went to the playoffs, and niggas blame you.
Oh, no, yeah.
They told him not to resign. Like, they told him don't sign no freaking extension type of thing like that, right?
And he did?
He didn't sign it.
He didn't?
Then he went to the Kings this last year. The Kings I don't think the Kings even won 30 games this year. And he was a point guard. So I'm like, yo, you really went from here to here. And I don't know what it is. And it's sad. I'm just like, dog, like, you had a team again for yourself. And it's the fact nobody signed him, I was shocked. I thought Miami Heat was going to want him.
Damn.
But the Miami Heat said, no, I'm going to go get Klay Thompson.
Oh, speaking of, bro.
And Giannis and all the niggas, right?
Well, okay, since we're on that, though, talking about the whole Klay Thompson going to the Miami Heat, how do you feel about that, bro?
I don't care for it because that nigga was in Dallas. He ain't do nothing. He went there for the females. He went there for two.
In Miami?
He went there for two things. Boats and hoes, man.
Boats and hoes.
Like they say. Because I think it's cool. And hold up, real quick before we get that. So I'm going to leave that part on the Westbrook. Let's go on to the Miami Heat. The Miami Heat accomplished one good thing, I would say, this summer. They were able to get Giannis. That was a superstar talent,
like
right?
a ball, too.
Baller, right? So you were able to finally land a superstar after all the years of you supposed to land Kyrie, Dame, KD, all these niggas, never, right?
They got Bam Adebayo, right?
Yeah, right, cool. Bam, right?
Yeah.
So you was able to get Giannis. You got Giannis and Bam, powerhouse. You got your two superstars.
Yep.
Good.
They needed a shooter, though.
They got Klay Thompson.
Exactly, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
A bootleg. Well, you ain't said bootleg. Tyler Hero left. You got Klay. Good.
Tyler Hero was trash, bro.
No, he was good, but
he was okay. He was good.
It didn't mean nothing.
He didn't do anything. He was impactful for sure. Because I was like, bro, they made him seem like he was gonna be like the next Kobe too, the white Kobe. I was like, bro, come on. They had and then Jack Harlow came out with a song with him and all that, and I was just like, you're not doing anything, bro. Like,
facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts. So getting Klay was cool. I just don't feel like it does anything. I feel like it look good on paper.
You don't think it will do anything? Because
Giannis, he's too ball dominant. Like, they still need a true point guard. They don't got a point guard. So I'm saying, like,
Giannis, you don't think he could pull the Splash Brother era and throw a couple threes in there, bro? Like,
not that he could do that for sure. But I feel like what we saw in Dallas wasn't Splash. Maybe a little drip, but it wasn't no Splash Brothers. It wasn't crazy what we saw. Like I said, because he had just a weird year. Dallas wasn't like his big. Dallas was
bro,
like
you could tell he did not want to go to Dallas, bro. Who wants to go to Dallas anyways, bro? Dallas, one, there's no. I was gonna say there's no bitches. I'll cut that out. But two, like, it's fucking hot, you know, and there ain't
Miami hotter.
But you got the water. You know what I mean? You can enjoy yourself there, bro, and everything.
Yeah.
I don't know. Dallas is just like not attractive for like a player to go to. For me, at least, I wouldn't. If I had a choice between Dallas and Miami, Heat, weather aside and everything, I'm going to Miami, bro.
No, I agree with you. Like I said, I think living in Miami, I think you got a lot more incentive. Like I said, if you a man,
exactly, incentive.
If you you single, you a man, and you in front of the Miami women, you want to hoop, yeah.
Like I said in the Drake video, there's three places. There's a debauchery, straight debauchery. It's LA, it's Miami, and Las Vegas.
Yeah, that's true.
This is nothing but debauchery.
That's true. So we're gonna see as far as with them. Do I think the East? I don't know where they're gonna sit at, bro. I don't know, cause Philly looking nasty, bro. That Philly team looking that Philly team with Bron looking nasty. The Knicks are looking to repeat.
Let me ask you. Just with all the trades that are happening, the state of the league, how do you view it now? Because it seems that like everyone's putting their ego aside, everyone's putting out like their glamour and glitz aside, and it seems like we're trying to build super teams now.
It's starting to even out a little bit because I think with LeBron's age, I think it's starting to even out because I feel like now, like the East used to be very weak.
Yeah,
but now the East looking kind of strong now. The East might even be more than the West right now.
The West is
the West is still good because you got Spurs, OKC, you have good teams there.
Yeah,
but the West is always the best and the East is always the weak. But I feel like the East is looking pretty good. I would say this. I can actually say for once I don't know who's going to win anything. Dang. I don't know who's going to win the West. I don't know who's going to win the East.
You don't think the New York Knicks can run it back?
Nah, I think the Knicks had a good one.
And that was it? That was one and done?
Not ever. Not forever. Not because they let go Mitchell Robinson, which was the center. Immediately after they won championship, they traded him to Boston.
Damn.
So, I don't know. Like I said, I think if Philly should win. Philly is ready.
And if they don't?
It's like, dang, that's a harsh fail.
Yeah, that's a big fail.
Big L. Big L's. I'm going to leave it at that, dog. But
they got Jaylen Brown. He's got a big bag of chips on his shoulder, bro. So
yeah, and I mean, you still have trades in the middle of the season. We don't know. People talking about Kyrie might leave, might go back to Boston. Who knows? No, we don't know. So I don't know. Like I said, we won't leave it all at that, dog. But as far as that, dog, Westbrook, I feel like you definitely are a Hall of Famer, bro. It's sad the way you went out. Let me ask you one more thing, too. I think I said this to you before. Let me say this to you. It's starting to bug me that these legends aren't getting their farewell tours, bro.
Oh, bro, after the Chris Paul thing?
Niggas ain't getting their chance to just...
I was about to say, bro, they're not getting their flowers, bro. Yeah.
I don't know what it's like. The NBA, like, I ain't got time for this no more, bro.
They're like, we were waiting for you to leave, bro. No, that's what it seemed like, bro. Because, like, after the Chris Paul,
Yeah.
that was sad, bro. That was sad that how they did it. And, like, you know, I was like, bro, they not even a farewell tour. Like, you know, like not even a couple games, you know. And that's like a legendary thing in all sports. It's like, hey, you know, you might not put up points and everything, but we'll give you your farewell tour and give you a minimum, you know. But I felt like they forced Westbrook out, bro. Like, mentally, he's all like, I gotta get out of here, bro.
Same thing they did to Carmelo, dog.
Carmelo, don't bring that up. Damn.
Listen, they told them niggas, I ain't gonna put you on the work schedule. You get the hit.
Damn, you could show up, but you ain't getting paid, dog. Damn, you got to train the new people.
Yeah, dog,
and get paid the same. Damn.
Yeah, bro. Like I said, I'm leaving at that, dog. Like I said, Westbrook, you definitely a Hall of Famer, bro. It sucks what happened to you, bro. I do blame Shaq a lot for the shot in the full, but I'm gonna leave it at that, dog. But anything you want to say?
Last question. How do you feel about, like, because you brought up Shaq in the full and all that, how do you feel about, like, ex-Hall of Fame basketball players being analysts and judging hard on the new players that come up, just like a Shaq and Westbrook situation?
I like it.
And do you think that affects the league a lot? Or players individually?
Like being hard critics of them?
I feel like they're super hard critics. And, like, Shaq, bro, one of the hardest critics, bro.
I think it is because I feel
Stephen A. and all that.
You know why it is, bro? Because it's these kids that makes it NBA. They deserved it. They earned it. Make your bag.
Yep.
I just think when a nigga that don't win rings can make $250 million,
that's crazy.
Is insane. You lose what the point of why we're here. Niggas are just chasing the bag now.
LeBron.
Nah, whatever. But niggas is like, look, I'm playing to get that max contract. I'm making first team to get that max. People are about just trying to get into certain categories of what they can make, and it's too business-wise. Where before it was like, nigga, I don't make much. I want to get a ring. So when I get done, I can go sit at the big boys table. But a lot of these niggas is like, look, I ain't win a ring, but I made $500 million in my years in NBA.
Yeah.
Which is, that's a lot of money.
I mean, it's a business at the end of the
day, right? Yeah. So when people are critiquing it, it's almost like, look, y'all niggas getting here kind of easy right now. Like, I ain't be real with you, Draymond Green making this Hall of Fame. I don't like it, but he deserves it because he won 4 rings. But Draymond ain't do nothing crazy for me to feel like Draymond should supposed to be in the Hall of Fame. And people might hate me for saying that, but like, I don't see what Draymond's done. Again, he's been on a good team. He has been an asset as far as defense, but I don't feel like Draymond deserves to be in Hall of Fame. But he will get into it, though. I'm just saying, he will get into it, but...
He reminds me of a Rodman, though. Like the enforcer, like, like the rebounder and all that, like being the muscle of the team, you know what I mean? You kind of need people like that, bro.
No, you do, but I just feel like when it comes to the Hall of Fame, it's like, I respect it, but it's like, damn, bro, you really ain't one of them niggas like that. Like, you ain't that.
True.
Like, they don't know. But again, that's just me, though. But people going to say I'm wrong. It's cool, but...
He sold tickets, though.
If it wasn't for the rings... Draymond wouldn't be nowhere near the conversation.
And you think that's more on the rings are more and the notoriety of getting rings that bottom up is more on the Splash Brothers and everybody, or rather than just him being on the team?
Yes, him being on the team with them and finding a way to play a role that looks like it's working out.
Yeah,
it looks like okay, Draymond. If it wasn't for Draymond, and again, which is true, probably.
Yeah.
But if had you been on any other team.
Shit.
Mind you, the rings don't matter now.
Yeah.
Because Westbrook didn't have like no ring. Carmelo didn't win no ring. If he was on any other team doing the same thing he's doing, we ain't even having this conversation.
Damn.
There's not even a conversation. But because he's on the right team, which was a very impactful dynasty, hey.
You would think he wouldn't last this long as he did?
If he was not on that team, he might be in the league, but he's not going to be nowhere near a Hall of Fame conversation.
Yeah, I don't think Hall of Fame.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I don't think the Hall of Fame.
So so I'm like that. But Westbrook, even though again rings don't matter, Westbrook without even a ring, he has MVP. He averaged triple-double 4 times out of 5 years. That's crazy.
You think he'll ever be not in and what do you call it? Set as a Hall of Famer, but at least be a nominee?
No, he'll be in the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, okay. That's
you don't need a ring for it. You'll get in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he's good. He's fine. He'll be good. But Draymond, I'm like, I don't know, but. It is what it is, but we'll leave it off at that, man. So See you guys next time on the Real Podcast. Peace.